Hello and welcome back to Shogun 2. I should have mentioned this to Martin at the beginning, but I've swapped back to 720p because it just takes a billion hours to render 1080p and I don't have that kind of time.
Coward.
Everything I do is coward. It takes up the whole CPU, so I can't really do anything when it's rendering, and it takes like 7 hours to render these Shogun sets.
There you go, Craig, Ian. New job for you. Get a better processor.
There you go. Preferably Intel, because I have the best AMD and it's a piece of garbage. But anyway, Martin's having some throat issues, so he may sound ill. It's probably because he is ill. Perpetually.
It's not a cold or anything like to do with mucus. My voice box is packing up.
And no, I'm not the spawn of Satan, and I'm not forcing him to do it. Leave me alone. But so
he lies. He lies.
I lie, you fool. I did tell people on Twitter and Facebook that you weren't feeling well and to send you love and stuff, so I did that. There you go. I'm a good person.
They're obviously failing to send out.
You're not sending enough love. Do it right. So this is the, if we're recalling correctly, this is the battle we crashed on, or it had that weird multiplayer bug where it just glitches out.
Just glitches out. I'll take command of the second army if you want, like last time. Once it's in.
Yeah. Once it gets there, anyway. So those guys there. Are we attacking?
I don't know, but you've got Yoda coming behind you, me coming on the left, and I think these guys have got reinforcements as well.
Yeah, this is a massively complicated battle, so...
From what I remember, last time Yoda just went straight into the attack.
Okay, so let's actually just position our cannons basically here. You guys stop running, there's no need. So many dudes, so many Martin coughing.
I can't help it. There hasn't been enough living sacrifice yet for me to be able to solve the problem.
There needs to be live ritualistic human sacrificing during this. Just for those of you watching at home.
This is not supported by Sleepy Joe Incorporated.
Not at all. It's freaking... the UI bar keeps changing as I keep getting more troops.
Oh, I've got the US Marines.
You do!
Cool.
And I think that's it. So...
I don't think you'll ever hear me as optimistic about having Americans.
You have me? Just think about me. I'm amazing and such. My cannons are set up and proceeding to fire shortly, I believe. Although I have dudes standing in front of them like an idiot.
They've got two armies.
Looks like my ally is actually moving to me, which is very intelligent of him. This is going to be a very interesting battle. There's a lot of casualties on both sides.
Really?
Does he have cannons? No, he has no cannons. Well. Sometimes I hate that they aim at the edge of units. It's been so long since I played this. It's been so long since either of us played it, hasn't it?
Yep.
So we only really play this in co-op at this point.
I do single player occasionally, but you know, Europa 4 came out.
Yeah, Europa 4 came out, and that's pretty much all either of us do now.
And Sleepy finally came over to the dark side, even on a live stream, and admitted he was using cheats to test stuff.
Yep. That's how I roll, yo.
It should be classified at this, or clarified at this point that I just don't give a shit, and if this was on single player, I would be modding my income to hell and back.
I don't think I've ever cheated in a Total War game. I just like to point that out.
Yeah.
I find that the Total War games are much easier than Paradox's stuff, for what that's worth. But
you realise we are currently missing the massive Paradox live stream, don't you?
Is that what's killing Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you not know?
No. Why would I know? I don't follow Paradox. All I knew was Twitch was having massive issues similar to what happens when like tournaments are occurring.
That's because there is one. 8 developers, 3 competition winners are currently playing. It's being hosted in Cologne by Paradox. It's Quill is playing. No, Quill is commentating. He's got flown out to Cologne from Canada.
There you go. I'm moving up, by the way.
Once I've formed up, I'll be moving up.
That's alright. I'm basically just moving up to get the cannons back under range. I like this. We're actually synergizing well with the AI despite the fact that we have no control over what the AI does. Because he's basically formed a line with me, which is interesting.
Yeah.
The enemy's very frightened about what's occurring at the moment.
At some point, if I can bend your arm to it, we need to do a Crusader Kings or a Europa playthrough.
If I do, it won't be for a really long time, because there's several other things I'd like to do anyway. Several things that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just come up with better games. It's a very interesting system I use.
Isn't your system just based around what you want to play? Because
more or less, yeah.
You're the guy doing it, so you pick what you want to play.
More or less. On the 360 side, basically what I did is I picked a bunch of games I had an interest in, and then I put a little poll on the site, and then just sorted them by popularity in the poll.
Now that you're streaming on YouTube as well, does that mean Akasha is able to watch all the time again?
Yep.
Oh, thank
She
God.
proceeds to punch people in the crotch. As you do.
I know there's more of a delay, but I actually find it's easier for my computer to actually watch on YouTube as well.
It's possible just because Twitch is way overloaded. It has been for a while.
I don't know, I find the video on YouTube just better. I mean, you can't live chat or anything, but...
Yeah, didn't even bother using the comment chat. It's garbage. It'll always be garbage because they refuse to change it.
Alright, I've nearly got my force somewhat formed up.
Where are you putting your cannons, by the way?
Well, I was going to put them on the hill and come down in front of them, but the way the AI is deploying, I might just actually deploy here.
AI is moving as well. Looks like they're moving to... Yeah, they're Russian. Bum Russian Matsui, so GG Matsui. On the plus side, this has done the inadvertent effect of causing them to move towards my cannons, so... time to set the cannons up.
Damn, I've just found enough. You know that I'm not a great fan of the US Marines in this game. It would be fair to say, in a polite term.
For whatever reason.
I've just found another disadvantage they have over the other two options.
Which is?
They don't have Neil Fire, which is quite surprising.
It's because I don't have Neil Fire.
No, because the Royal Marines and the other ones come with it. Even if you don't have it, those units will have it.
Interesting. I thought you had to research it before it would show up.
Not for your whatever the frick you call it. You know what I mean?
Whatever they're called. I'm gonna start moving up to try and help Matsui, because he's basically the balancing force in this, so...
I'm trying to move up, but at this point I'm leaving my cannons behind.
I'm setting the cannons up. They should start firing soon. Be it me and Matsui are both in front of them, but, you know... They are in
I am
range, right?
advancing
Yeah.
to try and keep up with you, so...
I'm not bum rushing up to where he is, but I am moving forward. So. Although I think I've got a different... Yeah, I'm using a different formation than I normally do for some reason, but whatever. Is his general dead already? Oh, that's just saber counting. Okay. There's a lot of blood pouring out over there. I'm kind of frightened about the amount of death occurring in front of me. Okay, well...
I am advancing. It looks like I've pulled 4 units off towards me.
There's a lot of death over here. I don't know what Matsui's doing. They're all sorts of out of formation. But they are letting my cannons get shots in. No, run. I think I told them to stop running, but run. That's what I meant to say. Half speed, go! Do I have Yari Kashi? Yes. don't have very many though. Because they got horses, yo. They got a lot of everything, quite frankly, with, you know, horses.
I'm about to clash with this breakaway force. Sleepy, this force is going to take casualties because they're just going to literally open up on me before I can do anything.
Everything's going to take casualties. I didn't go into this fight expecting... Actually, I didn't even start this fight, did I? I think Matsui did. No, I did.
Well, bugger if I know.
I can't remember. Either way, I didn't go into this expecting people not to die, just from sheer quantity of them. And what I'm going to do is take Katana Kashi by the dozen and charge them. Because that's what katana are for. Katana murder everything. Plus their infantry's charging me, so... Actually just charge that way. Alright, everyone's charging, all of my archers should be firing. The general should presumably be not dying. Gun battle!
How is it a gun battle? I don't think you've got any muskets.
I don't, but what does gun battle actually do? I can't remember. Increases general's area of influence, increasing their melee attack and rate of fire, so it does still affect archers. Yeah, it massively affects archers. So all is well in the world. My Yari... Matsui's marching their cannons into the fight, by the way. I don't know what they're doing, but the katana are being murdered.
How are the katana being murdered? I thought they
My katana. They're being shot in the face.
Oh.
A general's bodyguard, you say? Well, don't mind if my Yari just wander right into that. My Yari's gonna go ahead and charge, I think. Archers should be alright. The amount of fire arrows that come off of my archers simultaneously is a bit ridiculous.
I can't even figure out what's going on anymore.
I don't know what's happening in my side, but
I can tell you that their flank that they're shooting you on is now coming under direct pressure from my troops.
I think they were actually shooting your side rather than mine for whatever reason. I could have run into the back of them, but I'm busy with the main force right now. So they're dead. We're gonna crush them in a second here.
I can't even tell what's going on in the main line, I'll be honest. I can see cannon shots going off in point blank.
My cannons are still shooting. I don't know where they're firing though. I should tell them to stop. Stop. Don't shoot my own dudes, for the love of God. You can shoot Matsui's, I don't care. Just don't shoot mine. Matsui's still marching their cannons in, too. They're way up here. I don't know what they're doing.
There you go, YouTube. My lack of caring about my troops is starting to pay off on Sleepy. He no longer cares about
No, they're not
Atlas.
my troops. They're Matsui's. I don't care about Matsui's troops. As long as mine don't die en masse.
Do you think maybe you could just use your bow infantry and just charge these guys that are shooting my guys in the back for 30 seconds?
No, but I can shoot them.
Your victory is close.
They're line infantry. You could kill them with close combat.
This is true. Bokashi are pretty good, but you know, they still have ammo. I don't want to run all the way over there when I can just shoot them. They're all breaking anyway, so let's see if I can get my general up here. Get him some experience. He doesn't have run really fast ability.
What's
Yeah, he's dead. He completely broke.
What's the force close combat with a ranged unit button?
There's a little melee button in the bottom to the right of your icon.
Thank you.
2 swords there. It's gonna end in a second anyway, which means my general's not gonna get much experience, and most of their army will still be alive, which sucks. But we won, and with seemingly little loss. Did you lose a lot? I don't think I did.
Well, put it this way, my cannons never even got into firing position.
That sounds about right. Mine did. Mine shot Matsui at some point, I think. Because Matsui just marched right up to him like an idiot. We lost basically nothing, all things considered.
Well, Matsui seems to be taking a beating.
Matsui was most of those losses, I think. So let's see. It's apparently my turn. What were we doing?
Have you checked to see whether you can use your geisha or your ninja?
I cannot. However, I can't get him into support range of that city, so that's going to have to wait.
What you were doing was making sure that you come down here pretty sharpish, because I'm about to get wiped out. I can't push on any further forward because it's just that tough to kill.
Okay, I forgot to push space. Enemy assassinated. Shinobi increases in rank. Good. He can be better at assassinating. The text is so small in 720, I forgot about that. I forgot just how small the text is. It's ridiculous.
I told you shouldn't have changed it.
You didn't say I shouldn't have changed it, you called me a coward. I changed it because it takes too long. That's really the only problem, is it takes too long. I don't really care about the file size.
See, I'm still putting this on Ian or Craig or someone to sort out for you. Anyone but me, quite frankly.
Enemy garrison distracted. No one shows up in the list. It's been literally so long. I forgot what it was I was saving money for or doing in general.
I think we're just saving money because we're going to be hemorrhaging it in a minute or two.
I have a foreign advisor. Go advise him with your foreign ways.
He was dueling.
Who?
That advisor was dueling.
Oh. Whatever.
And that guy you just sent running up needed to be back down there to convert them to pro-emperor.
They're converting on their own. I want them in those armies mostly, but, you know, building an office there to be right, theoretically. One would hope. What am I researching? That in a turn. What is our diplomacy? Garbage. Everyone hates us.
Wait, people liked us to start with.
Well, Mitsui likes us. That's the only one.
He doesn't count because he's obviously brain damaged on the amount of the fact you just offloaded your cannons into the rear of him. He doesn't seem to care.
Mitsui like us, Okazaki like us, and Numata like us. I think is what that one is. I can't read it because it's tiny. UI scaling while you do this. On the plus side, having it 720 windowed, I'm not running it full screen, that would probably help with the tiny text, but having it windowed means, you know, I can have the mic on off to the side there, and it doesn't block any of the freaking screen.
Uh-huh.
Apparently Mitsui's sieging that now.
If I was you, I'd decline to help them.
Oh, it went to you first. I was like, what's going on? It's playing music.
Because otherwise he'll take the province.
Technically, it doesn't really matter if he takes it, because he'll stay with us anyway. Unless he converts. I'm not going to decline anyway, because I don't want to fight that with just one of my armies. I can like, he marched out of the city around me and punched Matsui in the face and went back in. Why I gotta do that, Matsui?
There's obviously bad blood there.
The first railway, and I'll let this run because why not? Don't think it has any focals though.
How come you get a frickin'... How come you get the cutscene and I don't?
You didn't?
No.
Was it you that built it?
Yeah.
Did you get one when you built it?
No.
Or did it just finish?
It is because I've done it myself.
This cutscene is great. Well done, you almost got ran over by a train. Doofuses. I guess they didn't, well, it's the first time they've seen a railway, so they're like, what in the heck is this? They're standing on it, the guy's like testing the wood in the middle or something there, and then the train shows up. Then it stops being happy fun times at that point.
Because the train don't give a shit.
Yeah, the train don't care. Train got places to be, yo. I think I wanted to upgrade more commercial farming, I think. is something I wanted to do.
I got a question.
What?
I think you can only build one arsenal on one of the army war colleges, correct?
I'm not actually sure, because I usually don't even build arsenals.
The top level stuff, though.
I think you can build multiple of that specific building. But something like the daily news, like top level economic stuff, I don't think you can build multiple of.
Yeah, right, that's right.
Could be mistaken, but...
I'm building the first one in my capital, because plus 20 accuracy to artillery, man.
It may as well only build it there at that point.
I've got provinces that reduce the cost.
Well... Theoretically the cost... How much are you making, actually? Theoretically the cost isn't that much of an issue.
Sweet Ethel.
How much is that in numbers?
About 6k.
There will become a point where I am more or less funding the... basically the steamroll through the rest of the map.
But most of that's down to the fact that I've got to wait until I've built another stack to send over and help me, which is what I'm building in the capital.
And it'll be a few turns, depending on how well your province is down there, before my units are reinforced. Well, one of the units that I send over there.
What am I researching? That's what I'm researching.
That guy's in attrition range.
Okay, I've got 2 turns till I get Merchant House, then I'm going to get Revolver, not Revolver, try and get Carbine Cavalry.
I just got revised land tax. I don't remember...
Anyone want trades? No.
I think it was merchant houses I was going to do next. Sounds like a good idea, so let's do it.
There's the 10% reduction in cost of just maintenance.
Which would save me 780. Not all that much, but you know. It's a little more than a city's worth, I think. Yeah.
Transports.
How much am my capital worth over here? His inn is almost worth 10,000.
I know. I'm glad I didn't enter. I know what I'm saving money for. Screw that.
His inn earns me 3.6 thousand in tax alone. I like his inn. His inn's good.
I knew what I was saving money for. I've just spent it.
What?
Repairing Warrior.
Oh, right. Junior warrior. Our shinobi has been detected. The first railway. Another clan has established Japan's first railway. I know. I got a cutscene.
Which I didn't get.
Hoping to ease tensions within our domain, elders have requested that we invest in this year's Sensosai? Sensosai? I don't know. Great festival for the cost of 2,000. It makes people incredibly happy, so... Why not? Time to stack a whole bunch of people in these armies. And then have this guy murder people. No, not you. The ninja. Murder. Murder for me. Oh, you failed. You don't get a job anymore. That one, maintain the siege. This one, walk up to that one, and then say hello and make friends.
Huggles.
I'm gonna quick save. Completely ignore that bar because it's irrelevant because we have cannons. So. It literally doesn't matter because I'm just gonna cannon them to death.
Yeah, but at least this time, because you haven't got Luxury, it means I can sit back and do sweet Ethel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Hopefully the armies come in close to each other. Maybe they don't, I don't know. I'm just gonna set up the cannons and sit there.
Wouldn't it be better if you set your cannons up so they're cross-firing? Because they're going to be far enough away that if something shoots over, it's going to miss everything.
Maybe.
Or
I think they're going to spawn too close to each other to do that anyway, but...
Well, you can always angle them so you can't... At least you can hit the whole fort.
Yeah. That would matter for, like, a human player, because they would just park their dudes on the other side of the fort. Like, against a wall, so you can't shoot them, but the AI will park them closest to you, like an idiot. AI is not very bright like that. You guys can be in a group, and then in a formation, and then just sit there.
I like this style of castle.
It's very foggy and snowy. very hard
Looks
to see.
even better when it's got the extra tier.
What is the extra tier on this one? I don't think I've seen this style.
I have.
The
Yeah,
next
you've got
level.
another outer wall, but priest. I've seen the one above this, and then which gives you another outer wall. But then there's another one on top of that, which is the citadel, and I haven't seen that.
It's fancy, I guess.
And apparently, I'm losing my voice already,
Hooray!
which is going to be fun.
We can cease should it be required.
I'll let you know when I need to stop.
Alright. Time to fast forward. I should have moved those cannons up, but I'll move them up after they fire a little bit.
Don't forget to. Yeah, you've turned it on.
What? Kill zone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your general's ability to increase their accuracy. You could park it behind them and use it.
I could, yeah. Where are these guys? I don't even see them on the minimap. Where are they coming in from?
Did you tick control logic? Oh no, because the fog, they've probably been delayed, so they're not coming.
No, they're here. They're on the freaking unit bar on the bottom.
What?
Double click. Does that take me to them? It does. Oh, they're way over there.
Oh, they're being hidden by the clock.
Oh, freaking clock, man. Why you gotta be like that?
See that's poor design of the game.
I can't see where I'm telling people to go because of this stupid fog. These cannons wouldn't be set up for ages because of the way they have to move.
I don't think your cannons are. Well, they are firing, but they're doing not exactly wonders. You need to move up your other cannons because they're just hitting a very weak unit. It's the only thing in their real range.
I don't know why they focus so heavily. And it's raining again. Welcome to Florida. Hopefully the thunder doesn't continue like it was previously. They can't hit that. Alright, just limber. Limber, limber, limber. Limber faster. Seriously, limber faster. I like when it finally does limber, it just kind of like magics onto the horse. I can't zoom out and still tell where I'm telling freaking things to go. Very irritating. Where are all of my archers?
Again, that's something that could have been dealt with better QA. You can have graphics like this, you just need to make your unit things stand out on the map. You know what I mean? Yellow doesn't stand out on white.
Indeed. It does stand out on everything else, though. There is that, I guess. I'm gonna have stuff run because I'm an idiot. I don't really care because I'm an idiot. Where are you all going and how long does it take you to get there? Ages. It's probably a bit too close, but it'll be alright. It's gonna be a very long battle because we don't have any naval bombardment.
See, you should take a leaf out of the British book there.
Do what?
one. Well, the British have done two things in the past. They've either dismounted entire, like basically gone up to battleships, taken all the cannons off them and dragged them across the land for bombardment purposes. Or in the First World War in Africa, they literally dragged a ship halfway across Africa to take control of a lake that had a German gunboat on it, just because they needed a boat. So they dragged a boat from literally across Africa.
That sounds like a silly idea.
Yeah, they sunk the German boat.
You could just go around the boat. Or, you know, bomb it with aircraft.
What, First World War?
Yeah.
First World War aircraft in Africa where engines clog and die.
Yeah. You don't need it to fly very long. I didn't say it would last long, I just said bomb it.
Weren't enough aircraft to go around. Let's face it, the UK was getting bombed by Zeppelins all the time anyway.
Zeppelins!
1917, 1918.
Are you idiots shooting? You're not. Why are you not shooting? I don't know. I've just decided not to shoot.
Have you told your cannons to use fire at will?
Yeah. They default to fire at will. They're always on it. They find a target, and then sometimes apparently they just can't hit it sometimes, and they just give up and stare at it for a while. Now they're destroying saber cavalry, I guess. Oh, whatever. Floats through it.